The New York Mets have a 7-3 record in their last 10 games versus the Rockies at home. The Mets are also 6-4 against the run line as favorites in their last 10 games at home. The Colorado Rockies are 2-8 against the run line in their last 10 games on the road. These teams are simply going in opposite directions, and I have to side with the Mets taking advantage of a rookie pitcher. My team pick is New York Mets minus 1.5 runs. The Mets offense has played well this season, and I expect a strong offensive performance today. New York will be batting against a rookie pitcher who has only seen one game in the majors so far in his career. This coupled with Sean Manaea's career era of 5.28 versus the Rockies, we should have no issue seeing an over of 9 in this matchup. I am siding with the over at 9 runs. Miami Marlins via Cincinnati Reds. Miami enters play on Thursday with a record of 32-60 and is last in the NL East. The Marlins have struggled offensively as Miami is slashing just .230/.281/.349, which ranks 25th, 30th, and 29th in the majors, while on the road are slashing .222/. In the month of July, Miami is slashing .219/.285/.333, while no batter has faced Spires. Cincinnati entered play on Thursday with a record of 44-49 and are in 5th place in the NL Central. The Reds are set to start right-hander Carson Spires on Friday, who's 2-2 with a 3.64 ERA, while in his last start, he went 4.2 innings, allowing 4 runs against the Tigers. At home this season, Spires is 1-1 with a 3.67 ERA, while Cincinnati has a team ERA of 3.84, which ranks 11th. Cincinnati played well against Colorado, and this is a good spot to take the Reds on the ML at home against the Marlins. Miami has struggled to produce much offense this season, and Spires has pitched well this season, so he should be able to keep the Marlins' offense quiet. The Reds are also 1-6 as a home favorite this season, while Miami is 14-29 as a road underdog, as the road woes will continue for the Marlins. Take the Reds' money line. The under is a good spot in this game, as both the Marlins and Reds offenses have struggled to produce many base runners or runs. Both teams also struggle with runners in scoring in position, which will also help the under cash here. This season, Cincinnati is 4.9404 in hitting the under, while at home the Reds are 2.7193, while Miami is 2.815 in hitting the under on the road. Look for those trends to continue in this spot. Take the under 9.5 runs here. Kansas City Royals vs Boston Red Sox. The Kansas City Royals are looking to continue tallying wins, as they were able to pick up an 8-5 road win over the St. Louis Cardinals on Wednesday. The lineup clicked as they were 12 for 36 with 1 walk and 6 strikeouts in the game. MJ Melendez, Kyle Isbell, and Salvador Perez each hit a home run in the game, while Isbell also added a stolen base. The team went a great 3 for 6 with runners in scoring position and left 4 men on base. Michael Wacha did well enough as he pitched 5 innings and allowed 4 runs, 3 earned. The Boston Red Sox were able to dominate on Thursday with a 7-0 home win over the Oakland Athletics. Boston hit well as they were able to go 10 for 32 with a pair of walks and 13 strikeouts. The team hit 3 homers as Masataka Yoshida, Connor Wong, and Wiley Abreu hit 1 over the wall. The team did well as they were 2 for 5 with runners in scoring position and left 3 men on base. David Hamilton was caught stealing in the game as well. Tanner Huck did extremely well as he has 6 shutout innings for the victory. The Kansas City Royals are no slouches and should have the advantage here. Cole Ragans is coming into this game as a solid road pitcher, as he is 1-3 with a 3.04 ERA and a 1.13 WHIP in 50.1 innings, 8 starts, while Cooper Criswell is 2-1 with a 3.41 ERA and a 1.14 WHIP in 29.0 innings, 7 games, 6 starts. The ability for these teams to pitch well in the last week has shown a major gap as well, with Kansas City ranking 5th in the sport with a 3.14 team ERA, while Boston is down at 17th in the majors with a 4.83 team ERA. Go with the Kansas City Royals to win Game 1 on the road. Cooper Criswell does not have overpowering stuff on the mound, and both teams are coming ready to hit. These teams produce well when they have the opposing pitcher out of the stretch, as Kansas City is 4th in Major League Baseball with a .798 team ops in those at-bats, while Boston is 20th with a .731 team ops. Both lineups were able to score a combined 15 runs in their last game, so take over 9 runs in this game as well. Take over 9 runs. Now, before we continue, I would like to welcome you to High Stakes. My name is Brian. I'd like to ask your support. First, please subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss any of our daily betting videos. Second, If you find this video helpful, please give it a like. It really helps us reach more viewers. Now, before we dive in, for those interested in more premium betting tips and predictions, if our guidance has helped you win bets and increase your revenue, we would appreciate your support in growing this channel. Your assistance is vital in strengthening our presence on YouTube. Therefore, feel free to explore our Patreon tiers. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Thank you. Washington Nationals vs Milwaukee Brewers. The Washington Nationals have been trying to play a lot better throughout the season as we get towards the All-Star break. The team is fourth in the NL East right now as they have a 42-52 record heading into this game. The Nats have been hitting at a terrible level at the plate right now as they have a .237/.308/.366 team/line and are scoring 4.13 runs per game. The Milwaukee Brewers have been struggling as of late, but so far this season, the team is leading the NL Central with a 5.440 record. The Brew Crew are tied with the Arizona Diamondbacks and San Diego Padres for 9th in MLB, with a .732 team ops while averaging 4.79 runs per game thus far. The Milwaukee Brewers are the clear-cut better team and should be able to easily showcase that in this game. Jackson Rutledge has been struggling in limited action in the majors, as in 21.0 innings he has a 1.52 whip and a 6.86 ERA, while Freddie Peralta has been pitching excellent as of late. In his previous 4 starts, he is 2-0 with a 2.45 ERA and a .163 batting average against 22.0 innings. There is also a slight difference offensively throughout the last couple of weeks, as the Nats are averaging 4 runs in their last 14 games while the Brewers are scoring 4.54 runs in their previous 13 games played. Take the Brewers -1.5 runs to secure a win in this game. Left fielder Christian Yelich .936 ops, 21 SB, has been leading the way for the lineup as they continue to look for significant production from the hitters throughout the order. Right-hander Freddie Peralta 6'4", 3.95 ERA has been pitching at a solid level but is coming off a no decision against the Los Angeles Dodgers, where he pitched 4 innings and allowed 3 runs on 4 hits, with a hit by pitch, 3 walks and 4 strikeouts. The Nationals have been excited with the production from shortstop C.J. Abrams .832 ops, 14 HRS, as he continues to be a significant threat on the bases with 14 stolen bases as well. Rookie righty Jackson Rutledge 0-0. 9.00 ERA will be on the mound and is making his second MLB appearance of the season, as he has not pitched in the majors since May 14th, when he came out of the bullpen against the Chicago White Sox and threw 1 inning and gave up 1 run on 2 hits with 0 walks and a single strikeout. The Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers have been hitting well enough to score runs in this game. These teams have been pitching at an okay level out of the bullpen, but that is not a good sign at putting up zeros. The Nationals are 20th in Major League Baseball with a 4.19 reliever ERA up to this point, while the Brewers happen to be 5th in baseball, but that is still a 3.34 bullpen ERA right now. Even the pitching in the last week has been struggling for these squads, as Washington is 25th in the sport with a 5.95 team ERA, while Milwaukee is 19th with a 4.85 team ERA. Both teams utilize their speed throughout the game when they are on base to move up an additional 90 feet, as the Nats are 3rd in baseball with 121 total stolen bases, while the Brew Crew are right ahead of them in 2nd place with 128 combined stolen bases. Go with over 7.5 runs in this game as the better bet.